July 4th in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. That's our setting tonight. We're coming at you from, and let's go straight over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know.
Yeah, he's special, DA, absolutely. Thanks. Doors for a couple teams that had high hopes coming out of the gate. Frustration starting to build, and you can even sense it with the fans. They're getting a little bit nervous here.
And this is the critical stage where when you...
For the Thunder, Nerlens Noel comes in for Grant, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Roberson. The Suns shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Setting the floor for the Suns, Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Ayton is out there with Trevor Ariza, and it's AI in a... Left side, George. Shot is good off the back rim and in. George has got 7 points.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Suns.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Ariza with the rebound.
I don't think the defense is much of a factor there. He just botches the finish.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Schroeder, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his third rebound tonight. Feeds it to Ariza. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Felton's checked in. And for the Suns, Tyson Chandler is checked in for 8. Jackson comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Troy Daniels in for Devin Booker.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Lai. Felton with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 4. In the corner, George with it. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's coming off an excellent season. Second in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
And looking back at his #2 steal rate, yeah, he did gamble a little bit, you're right. But he also played some hard-nosed on-ball defense, and that was key. Adams, the pass to Schroeder. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Suns trail by 6. Chandler right side. AI dishes to Chandler. And there it is for him.
Listen, percentage-wise, Chandler has forever been one of the best at finishing around the rim.
Felton with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he lays in the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Ayton. Warren is out there with Ryan Anderson. Then it's AI. Warren on the wing, defended by George. Now, here's AI. He's tightly guarded. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, it's good from long range. AI's got 5 points so far. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Westbrook kicks to George. Screened by Grant. Warren against George. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Oklahoma City Thunder with one of the more rabid fan bases, Doris, in the NBA.
Well, 7 straight seasons of sellouts. There's something about the love affair you find in these small market one-sport towns. This is an organization that has the complete and full support of their community.
Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Down low, Grant goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 5 points in the game.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
AI outside. Okobo. He's covered by Westbrook. Baseline J on the way. AI can't hit. The Thunder with the lead. There's the 3. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
With some arc, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by AI. AI's got 3 assists tonight. Oklahoma City shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. To the middle, here's Roberson, and the dunk by Roberson.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
And Andre Roberson is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with the pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. Outside Westbrook. To Roberson. There's the pick. Screened by Adams. And Roberson kicks to George. He used that pick just right. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the Thunder.
And they haven't been able to exploit the 3 from the corner. Maybe some better ball movement would help open the floor and get that shot into their arsenal.
AI passes to Anderson. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to AI. And the the three off target.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive. Well, that's about timing and precision and knowing for Paul George how to use that leaping ability to get that alley-oop.
Back to AI. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
When you think about Billy Donovan, to me, he's a guy who values trust and building relationships with players. This guy is not a dictator. He wants to help players grow and develop, and that helps you win.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Phoenix. Outside Westbrook. On the money from 12 feet away. Westbrook's got 6 points.
We know this, Kevin. This mid-range game has always been attached to Russell Westbrook.
And for Coach Billy Donovan, the process of developing NBA players' doors has to be different than it was in college.
Oh, no doubt. At the pro level, many guys are making more money than you are. A lot of them have families. They've already grown into themselves. But to me, he still emphasizes the fact that great relationships with your players is important.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Thunder leading by 6. Kicks to Robertson. Screen by Adams. On the wing, George. Over Ariza. The shot by George, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And a wide-open look for AI. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The Suns front office have said it's time to raise the bar. Doris, the rebuild can go on only so long. They don't want a losing mentality to set in.
Well, we've heard this before, Kevin, right? The open letter to fans in 2016 promising to turn it around. But in the end, it's not about words. It's about wins.
Screen by Adams. Here's Robertson. Defended by Booker. The shot by George, no good.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Holmes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, the jumper is dangerous from anywhere, there's no doubt, but mid-range is where Booker hits the highest percentage.
Passes it to Westbrook. Good. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
On the wing, Booker from past the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Poke loose. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Oklahoma City the rebound. Second chance shot, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Westbrook's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Ayton dishes to AI. Booker in the corner. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 17.
Well, it's all about reading the screen. Booker showing tremendous intelligence in most everything he does.
Here's Westbrook. Adams, the pass to Westbrook. And another shot. And he lays it up and in. 12 points for him.
I think you could see early on that he was really with a rhythm and flow tonight, and now he's really starting to take off.
And there's the pass to AI. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
54 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Robertson, defended by Booker. Shoot from the right block. Nice jump shot. Good. Roberson's got 4 this quarter.
How about the long strides on his way to the cup? Andre Robertson sees the lane and takes it.
Ariza kicks to AI. The Suns need to get a shot off. Hands it from downtown. 20 points for Devin Booker.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Roberson. He's got 6. Pass to Westbrook. Over line. Again, the Thunder score.
I'll tell you this. Russell Westbrook is absolutely cooking on the offensive end. You can see the opponent's head coach.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you were a key facilitator for your team in the first half. How rewarding is it for you when the offense is that smooth?
Yeah, you know, it's great. I mean, there's nothing better than bringing out the best in your teammates. Tonight they've been moving really well. You know, guys just setting screens, and they made it easy for me to get them good looks.
You knew what to do when you got those looks in the first half. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them.
For the Thunder, Noel's checked in for Grant. Felton comes in for Roberson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. They've got Nerlens Noel. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Felton. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Well, you think to Steven Adams, and coming out of New Zealand, playing about 1 year at the University of Pittsburgh, now in his 5th season as a starter for the Thunder. And what a pivotal guy he's become for this franchise.
And he can't hit the second. And Steven Adams drafted by OKC with the 12th pick in 2013. That draft pick, a centerpiece of the James Harden trade.
And that trade will go down as one of the great conversation pieces of all time, whether or not you should have booed James Harden. But the reality is, where Adams is concerned, they got a 2-way big man with incredible athleticism, unbelievable physical strength, and an evolving offensive game. So this is one piece of the trade that you have made great use of.
And the Suns miss again.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Wide open. Good on the jump shot. 11 points for AI. Oklahoma City trailing. Now George. 13 points in the game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And that game against the Wizards, it's going to be a bit of a measuring stick for them. See just how they stack up with a team that most would feel has the edge.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 15 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Chandler, the pass to AI. And he gets it to go. AI's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, really good passer for his size. Chandler always keeps his head up, looking for opportunities to help his team.
Nobody near Schroeder. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 14.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
AI kicks to Chandler. Here's Lai. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Moving it up. Here's Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. He dishes it to Schroeder. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Ariza. And Greg Paul George, the league leader in steals and deflections in 2018.
And Frank Vogel, who coached him at Indiana, said he always thought PG had Allen Iverson's instincts in Scottie Pippen's body. He's talented enough to disrupt without gambling.
Arenas has checked in for Adams. Really left alone that time. Daniels has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Suns. Thunder trailing by 4. Felton the pass to Schroeder. He kicks it to George. Back to Schroeder. Phoenix grabs the miss, and going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And typically, the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. And expect this first meeting to be extremely spirited.
Oklahoma City has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Noel, a screen on Ariza. Abrinas, Chandler with the block.
Well, tremendous instincts and great position. Chandler scoping that one the entire way.
And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, the way he's been going, he is not going to be the guy to turn this around.
Daniels passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Schroeder. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
There's a screen by Noel. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Chandler with the steal. Shoots a 3. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Schroeder. The teardrop falls in. Schroeder's got 16 points.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Here's Lai. Jackson against George. Here's Lai. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 17 points for AI. Schroeder kicks to Felton. Back to Schroeder. There's a screen by Noel. Off the pick. And it's Schroeder missing.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Chandler, the pass to Daniels. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Stolen by George. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity over Jackson. George, no good. And here's Daniels. 12 points for him. Knocked away. Here's Lai. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Suns. Booker and Ariza filling out the wings. Rashawn Holmes out there with Ayton. And it's AI in at the point. Ayton dishes to AI. And AI throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish.
Her kicks to Grant. There's a screen by Noel. Grant gets a wide open look. Again, Oklahoma City.
How about Jeremy Grant making excellent use of the screen, just gets the necessary space and drains the jumper.
Thunder trailing by 7. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Yeah, you go for this.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 6. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
No, I think you're exactly right, Greg. You've got to take any positive you can get. You'd like to see them come together and build something, even if it's in a loss.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a tremendous offensive night for you. How did you find that rhythm?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.